know what I'm saying? But why do you think, women is hey, what's good with you? It's boss talk.
All right, Boss Talk. This is your boy Corey Norton. Just calling in, chiming in.
Hey, what's good with you, Corey? Now, how you doing?
What's up, bro?
All right, enjoying the show. Congratulations. Like the topic.
I already appreciate it. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for calling up here, man. Any thoughts about these topics we was talking about?
Yeah, I respect your views and everything, and this is one of the things I was saying before. I've been following the trial and things of that nature. I will say this that, and again, no offense to anyone that's religious, but the religion plays a big role in our society and why this stuff keeps happening to us. Because this brother hugged this woman, which I have no issue with. If that's what your religion tells you to do, to forgive, I'm all for it. The caveat in this is the judge and the bailiff, and you can't ignore the fact that these are all African Americans who are showing major support and sympathy for someone you just convicted. Now let's flip that script and put a black person in that position, which we populate the masses in prison. How many people have you ever seen come up around a bench and hug a black man just convicted of a murder? Never.
You never
Never.
have, but it's only because they are looking at it. They don't like us, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine, and we get that. However,
Right.
we have a forgiving soul, and that's why I said black people are the only people that think that they're going to float around in heaven, on this soulful mood and all of that, that they don't understand that they said
Exactly.
Jesus didn't hate, but, God didn't hate, but God did hate, and it's in the Bible. You just got to find it and
Yeah,
read it.
yeah.
Know who Esau is
Well,
and why he hated him.
I say that all the time about when it comes to God and Jesus. God didn't give us an ability that He doesn't possess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If we can get angry, if we can laugh, if we can play practical jokes, I'm pretty sure it came from Him.
Yeah.
We came from Him, so He can do whatever we can do. He can do it way better. So yes, God can get mad. Yes, God can have crack jokes. God has a sense of humor. He has sorrow, but we have to stop with this. I don't want to get off into the back in the day because I wasn't born way back in the day. But I do realize from what I've heard and studied, little knowledge that I get here from there, that the religion was brought to us as African Americans. We had our own religion.
Well, yeah.
And we was brought to us. So now we are so desensitized to the beatings and the wrongdoings and things of this nature. And we are so forgiving when we don't even realize the people that's doing all this stuff, the Ku Klux Klan, all these people, they could go to heaven too. Hitler probably can go to he can go to heaven if he did the right thing before he died.
Yeah, well,
That,
yeah.
doesn't that seem kind of horrible to know that Hitler, who's responsible for millions and millions of people's death, but he can go to heaven?
Yes.
He can. He can go.
Yeah.
And you understand, I'm not religious at all, but I do. I was brought up in church, and I hear the back and forth with some people that are atheists and some people are Muslims. And that's why I sit back and observe. And that's the best position to be in, is to observe. Because
But
when
do you think that this could
something-
have started something new? Because like you said, you don't see that. However, this was something new to everybody and the judges. She gonna probably face some disciplinary stuff. So it's like, could this be something new, or you think we should just brush this off as a whole and no?
I will put it to you like this. This could be the pin drop in the room. That one pin drop that just starts it all. This could be and it could not be. I will say it like this. You have more people who are chiming in thanks to social media, but you have more people who are paying attention now to this stuff, this kind of thing. As before then, we were like, oh yeah, the police are shooting us, all this. But now it's starting to invade inside the homes. So what's next? There is no next. Once you come into the house, that's a wrap. Where else can you go? And it's the second incident in Fort Worth. Not even a month later. The second incident. So that's why I'm saying this could be a spark of something. I'm not talking about a civil war or anything like this. This could be a spark of a movement to where, as Antonio alluded to earlier in the broadcast, that we need to do more than march. And I'm not by any means advocating violence, anything like that. I mean, do more than march. We need to do more in our communities as Black people. The radio stations is playing all this stuff. I'm not dogging rap music. I love rap music, but a lot of this stuff is perpetuating violence to these kids.
It most definitely is.
We need to do more with ourselves if we want to work. We can get something done with them, because we've been trying to get stuff done with them. We've been marching, we've been protesting, and where have it gotten us?
It's nowhere.
Nowhere. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're not working on ourselves. You know what else? Coolio said it best. You can't help me if you can't help yourself.
Well, yeah, you're right
We have
about
to
that.
help ourselves. We have to help ourselves fix our stuff, then we can take care of them. We can't have half a portion of people coming together and marching while the rest of us still acting fools and gangbanging and stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. We have to come together. So we have to work on these gangbangers, people that's doing a lot of crime. We have to work within ourselves at the same time. Don't get me wrong. But we have to work within ourselves, and then things will start coming out better, because then you get more people looking at it. Hey, these guys are really making a change. You can't have you, Antonio, doing this positive radio show, and then on the next radio show, some dude's talking about tossing up somebody up or gangbang and what we finna do here. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
You just have to get more people involved.
Yeah, we have to get more people involved in our community doing things that'll work for the betterment of the justice system, the African American system, and not just us, Mexican people, because we don't talk about them. They get the same, not as much, but I'm going to say, like, I don't know. But I know I'm for everybody. I'm not just for Blacks. I'm for everybody. Anybody that's being mistreated, I'm for you. I'm for humanity.
Me too.
I agree.
Not everybody.
I agree.
And not everybody sees it that way, because it's like, oh, you should be for Black. I'm for humanity, brother. Because at the end of the day, that's what your religion says.
Yeah.
Your religion says humanity. It doesn't say black, white. It does talk about Jewish people, but that's a whole different story. I'm for humanity. I'm not for no color.
Yeah, exactly. And I agree with that, man.
You know what I'm saying? I think this is a great topic. I don't want to dump all over the judge. I just think she made a bad judgment, and she needs to be called on it, because that is not the what do you call that? That's not proper. That's not proper. The system, you're not supposed to do that in the justice system. Because if you're going to do that,
they called on.
Yeah, if you're going to do that for everybody.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Don't do it for white people, because you feel sorry for that woman. And people are all over the saying is white. Oh no, she did it because she's in the justice system. Oh no, she did it because she's a police. It don't make a difference. Wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
You're right.
The bailiff too. The bailiff is wrong too. What are you pushing this woman's hair for?
Exactly. Yeah.
I've seen naked brothers come in all day long, and sisters. I ain't seen that when your hands are cold or some blue magic or nothing.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, you want to go get this white woman and brush her hair. Oh, it's going to be okay, baby. That is the problem.
Yeah.
Be consistent. Be fair. Don't do that. I mean, that's just, I don't see how they could have went home. I don't see how that baby went home.
Do you think they did it because they were actually happy that she was going, but at the same time, it's like, whew, you the first person in a long time. We see you later, baby. You know, you have a good one.
I don't know. That seems kind of weird to be doing everything. Like, I mean, there's a lot of brothers I know that went off the street.
I didn't have nothing against it. I just thought it was something like, well, they hug and stuff, but you're not supposed to do that. That's from an understanding point. But at the same time, it's like, I think that they saw that she was genuinely sorry, that she just was wrong and she was innocent. So I just thought that that's what they got from, and they were like, well, you know, it happened. We're here to comfort you, but like you said, 1,000 of us done walking without a hug, without some blessing oil, and etc. So it's like, it's a tug of war with that title right there. It's a tug of war.
If you're gonna do that, I have no problem with showing empathy for anyone. No problem. We need more than the justice system anyway. I have a problem with you not being consistent, and we go off the optics, what we see. Now, not everybody's going it with open mind and a possibility of what she might have. Most people are upset right now. So where do you think they're gonna go to? They're gonna go to race. Oh, she's gonna do a white woman like, but automatic. Yeah. Automatic. They're not gonna think like one thing, and that's not good for our community. It's not good for the system, which is already messed up. It's not good for anything. You stay consistent. Don't be hugging people and giving out Bibles. If you're gonna do that, do it behind closed doors, not in front of the camera. And I understand it got sparked when the brother came and said, please. He had tears almost in his eyes. That right there started the, you know what I mean? I understand. It was a lot of people that were Christian that came out and said, he did the right thing. And woo, woo, woo. Nobody's saying that. You do forgive him. Forgive her. We're not talking about him. It's her. That's the problem. Yeah. I mean, we're her getting time. This is nothing new. You know, cops are going to get a lifetime.
Okay, yeah.
That's nothing new.
Nah.
I didn't have a problem with her time getting 10 years. She got something. Now, she have got off in it, yeah, we got something to talk about. But she got something. Oh, she going to get out and fire you. Look, brother, she got something. She didn't get away. She got something. Be content with that. Stop wishing, the system got her. We did our job. She got it. But don't make a big issue out of it. She got something. Let's focus on the judge and not really, like I said, make a big deal about it. Let's just say, look, if I can talk to the judge, I'll be like, look, I understand you felt this or whatever. I don't know why you did it. You have to understand. You have to be consistent if you're going to do that. You ain't handing out the brothers like that and sisters. Don't do this for the white people. And then, you see how it looks?
Yeah.
I tell her that. It doesn't look good. It looks really bad.
But you also have to think about it like the brothers. When we go to jail for killing one another, no, I'm not gonna give you a hug. No, I'm not gonna do that.
But not all of them.
I'm not gonna give you a hug because you're going to jail for drug selling and stuff like that. Like, no, this is stuff that you're going to jail for. You know what I'm saying? They just felt a little different with with Amber or whatever.
Right, because we're so we're white people. I'm not racist or nothing. I'm saying. I hate that I said that because it's first day people say we're racist.
We get it.
I'm not. It's that we're so desensitized to white people.
Yeah.
They come in, cry, and it's like, so we get it. We get it. You have to come and harden yourself when it's the right time to do it. And my thing is, like I said, there's been some brothers that probably came through a court that she was like iffy about the details of the case, and maybe this brother might not be guilty, even though, I have to give him something because the jury found him guilty. She don't ran across some cases where a brother done went to jail and the evidence was kind of funky, but he still got convicted and she handed down the sentence. And I don't think she came up around the corner and did it then. Because not every case she dealt with that had murder where somebody was just a hardened, tattooed. It could have been some innocent cat. How many cats done went to prison from murder that didn't do it?
Well,
it's a lot of people.
It's a lot of them, man.
A lot of people went to murder for prison. I've been to prison. And I'm telling you, I was on a walls unit where they execute you. There's been hundreds of brothers been executed before DNA because somebody just pointed their finger. That's it.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of a different, level. Yeah, but there's a lot of brothers that got convicted and they weren't, the picture that we have of a black man. If you get convicted, if you say, well, this brother, he's in courtroom, he got convicted of murder, and I didn't show you a picture of him, automatically, so we've been programmed in our mind to see this, what are you going to think? Some thug, some tattooed brother, teeth and gold teeth, somebody looking like he all crazy. We're not going to think of a clean-cut black gentleman in there look like a geek or whatever, for crying, or we're not going to think of that. We're going to think of the opposite. Yeah. Because that's what we've been used to. Yeah. That's why I say we have to do the same thing. And I don't care if Kevin Gates was in that courtroom. If you hug that white woman, hug Kevin Gates too.
I agree.
So hug him too. He going to prison. He a human. Her skin don't mean no difference. He a human too. And I'm pretty sure Kevin Gates ain't gonna go in there saying, hell with y'all, forget y'all. I don't care. He gonna be. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please forget.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Be consistent. That's all I'm saying about that Amber Geiger case. I ain't got no issue with her. She didn't do jack but kill somebody and got herself sentenced. The big balloon around this is the judge and the bailiff and how they're treating the color issue. That's really what it is. It ain't Amber Geiger got shot somebody, but it ain't the first time somebody done shot somebody. Police done shot somebody. You see what I'm saying? It's so many events surrounding that particular issue.
Yeah,
And
when
then
I noticed that, I didn't really care because I was just like, y'all want us to
yeah,
forgive, so we
I was
got to
just looking at
forgive.
it.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
ain't really
I
have
believe.
nothing to
Yeah, I
say
believe
about
in
it.
I believe in you got to be consistency. I do believe that you got to be fair. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to give out the wrong, concept or whatever. But I got a question though. Do you think that the reason why the bailiff and the judge did that was because of John background? Like they felt like they had to do the Christian thing because those was the type of people
Yeah, he
they was
was a
dealing
Christian,
with.
a real
Well,
life Christian.
when you're
Because
dealing with the
yeah,
Justice Department. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, nah, because like if that person didn't have their religion background, whatever Christianity, whatever, and they were just regular people, and the officer just shot them, would you think she would have got the judge and they would have felt soft-hearted as
Yeah,
you
I
should
agree with
speak,
Tonio
or do you
because they
think
were Christian.
you think it was a Christian? They knew the type of people, what type of lives they were living. So do you think it would have been different if they didn't have their religion, behind them?
Yeah, I think it would have been most
Probably,
definitely
I
different.
probably would have because I mean it's pretty obvious, Antonio. If you see, she not only hugged him, she gave her a Bible, so that was pretty obvious.
Yeah, see, and
Pretty obvious why.
and,
So
and that's
you
why
know,
that why she did what she did. You know what I'm saying? But the Baylor doing her all that was kind of like, wait, what? That was kind of a little extra. You know what I'm saying? And I believe,
right.
and I agree with you on the being consistency. Make everybody feel like they accept it, you know what I'm saying, instead of just, picking and choosing who you're going to do that to, because this type of stuff, this what happens,
And that's why I say that kind of taints Christianity. Not I won't say it taints Christianity, but it questions it throughout the people that's like on the fence right now.
Exactly. And that's what yeah.
And it starts the conversation because people that's on the fence about religion or Christianity, when they see that, they're like, ain't this and there it goes.
Yeah.
You're tipping the scales a little bit because, again, I don't have an issue with you showing empathy or not empathy because he never been in prison, but sympathy for someone, and you see compassion. Even if you get overwhelmed with something that happened in the courtroom, like the brother, he the one started it when he cried and wanted to hug him. That started it. And even if you have to stay within the confines of your profession and stay consistent. Don't do that. Somebody should have told her. This got nothing to do with religion. You giving that woman a sentence is not going to chase you getting into heaven. You're doing your job.
Yeah.
You did that to other black folks. You didn't feel compelled to well, I gotta go that. You didn't feel. You let your emotions take control of you, and you she got the Bible and throw that. So she started a kind of a firestorm. She did, not Emma Geiger. She started a firestorm because when she got convicted, everybody was satisfied. Most people wanted a little more. Everybody was like, okay, yeah, they got her ass. They got her.
Yeah.
But when the judge and the bailiff did this, it was like, what the? You started some stuff. And it's not white folks. It's us.
Yeah.
That's why I said we have to do better. And we can't use religion as a way to fix this. Like I said, I was raised in church. I'm not a Christian. But I know some of the Bible. And the thing about that fixing, it says faith without works is dead.
Well, yeah.
We got to fix this. Y'all ain't going to do all this. We've been doing this for how long has it been?
Man, it's been
since the slavery time.
Yeah, since slavery time. Yeah.
Going through so if God ain't done nothing about it yet, then what's up? We got to do something. He ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. We got to put extras in there. Yeah, we got to put extras in there. I agree with that.
Right. If they don't praying and leave it into God's hands, okay, keep on doing it and see what it's gonna get you. We ain't got nowhere. Antonio, you a father now.
Yeah.
You were a kid before. Yeah. Your mama was a kid. I grew up with your mama.
Yeah.
You see that? My mama, they've been saying this forever. It's time to take action.
Yeah, it is. And I agree with you on
that. You see what's going on in our neighborhoods and stuff?
Yeah, I agree with you. It is time to take action.
We got to fix that stuff in order to fix what's going on, like in the courtrooms and the justice system. We have to take those necessary steps. I ain't saying it's an easy thing, but it's. I don't know. I don't know how much it's going to take. I heard somebody compare that to the war on drugs. It's almost impossible. We've been doing this stuff so long. It's almost like, how are we going to fix this?
Yeah.
We got to come together.
Yeah,
We got to come together.
and that's
Somebody gonna come up with a plan. We got to come together, and we'll be able to fix all the stuff that's going on right now. But we can't fix the system by protesting and marching. It's not enough. And I'm
exactly.
not, like I said, can't do violence, but somebody's got to come up with a plan. Or somebody got to come up with something. And I honestly, I just believe if we fix what's going on within our community, all the stuff that we going through, then we'll be able to. That's my plan.
And I agree with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man, for calling in, man, and voicing your opinion and what you believe, man. I really enjoyed it, man. Yeah, but we about
You
to
ready?
get out of here. Appreciate you, Corey, enough for calling in the Boss Talk Show,
All
man.
right. Didn't mean to eat up all your time, but I had to say something.
Yeah, already, man. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
All right.
All right.
Okay, man. Y'all be good.
All right.
Bye bye.
But yeah, though, man, I really agree, you know what I'm saying, with what he was saying, man, you know what I'm saying. On top of that, man, I really appreciate you for coming in, man, and talking, you know what I'm saying, about these different topics, man, because they were real, really important to address, man, to give somebody some type of insight, hear things from different perspectives, because, like you can look at a painting on the wall, two people can see it, but have different, things and perspective what they see. So man, it's good to hear from different people and what they believe, about the whole situation though. But yeah, though, I think that's what's gonna cause. It's gonna cause for us to come together and take action. Pray, but like he said, faith without work is dead. So we have to put action in it. You know what I'm saying? We just can't just pray and just sit there. We got to put the work in too. But yeah, though, man, I appreciate everybody, man, that tuned in for into the Boss Talk Show, man. Always, man, like I say, man, before I get out of here, man, listen, I want to give a shout out to God. I want to give a shout out to everybody, that support, the Boss Talk Show, man. I want to give a shout out to, Gerald for coming through, stopping through, chilling with me,
Thanks for having me.
And on top of that, man, I want to give a shout out, to my wife, and also to my family and everybody, man. But like I always say before I get out of here, man, we can't change the world, but we can change ourselves, man. It's your boy, T.O., Boss Talk, peace.
Peace. Yeah, man.
Yeah,